Salute. Sarah Silverman had a thought today, or was it yesterday? What day is the day? I don't even remember. I was all hyped up for September 16th, and now we're like the 20th or 19th, whatever. Today is the day. The date will be on the thing. You know what I'm saying? You know the thing. You know the thing. But with that being said, Sarah Silverman actually had a thought today, and it like broke her brain. Oh yeah, I was watching on Owen Schroyer's War Room, and she had like a half a thought, and he tried to give her some credit, but then it broke her brain. And we'll get into that later though. But let's get into what's really going on. Mm. Salute. It's like September 2021. I don't know. What were we at? 19, 18, 20, 21. One of them dates. Anyways, let's get into it. Don't matter to me. It's just all one big journey. Um, so I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like, how many months now? Was it like 21 months, 22 months, 2 weeks and this and that. And then just, one jab, two jab, three jab full. And it was like, if you can't see it, man, y'all just stupid. They turned the Rona into a political agenda. And I just look at people, I'm like, they're looking at me like they got their little, and I'm like, well, you went and got how many pokes and how many jabs, and here we are. Now what? You went, I mean, where do we go? One more, you got Fauci. I mean, how many times can you just fub the truth? Well, I got good news. Old Trumpy Bears down in there in Florida pissed off old Jack Dorsey, who's the CEO of Twitter, and they tried to move it out of Florida. They want to move this class action lawsuit. By the way, if you go to takeonbigtech.com, you can sign up. If they've deleted you, you can go there and sign on because it's a big class action lawsuit, and old Trumpy Bear hasn't stopped. He's still the bear digging into the soil or whatever. He's still the bear. He's still taking the brunt. All right, and I know you hate him. I know everybody hates him, and well, except for Nicki Minaj, she turned that leaf. I had to change the name of my video. I said she got punked. I meant she got punked in like a way of you got punked by Ashton Kutcher. Like she realized like what the hell's going on? Like, am I being punked right now? That's what I meant, but I changed the title of that video. It was Nicki Minaj got punked, but I meant like you got punked by Ashton Kutcher, like, and then she realized like, oh, I thought I was kind of, because she was on the liberal side. All the musicians were on the liberal side. They're all over on the liberal side. But then she came out and was like, you know what? To be honest with you, we're not, because they've made their money and they know the taxes and they know what's going on, and they were like, and then you see the belly of the beast. And I've been saying it for years. They're in our society, they're in our schools, I'm going to keep saying it. They're in the medical industry, they're everywhere. And now you're seeing it. You're seeing it. They're on the ground level. These people think they are a part of some kind of cabal. It's like George Carlin said, it's a big club and you and I ain't in it. These people think they're in it. They're not. They're just puppets. They'll give them scribbles. That's why we have the incident right now at the border where they're like, just come, we'll just pay you and we'll just replace Americans and all that. I don't want to get into it. But I do want to get into this thing. What I saw in the 2020 erection was they were like, give us proof, because they programmed you so much, dude, turn off the Netflix, to be like, oh my God, give us proof. But the court cases are coming now. The class action lawsuits are coming. They're on the way. And stuff is being released because you guys don't go to court every day, but you do watch what has happened in the last couple of years. NSI, CSI, CS, all these courtroom things. You can go back to Maddox, where they try to control, like, you need the answer in 30 minutes. Nope, that's not how court cases work. These things take months. They say, okay, we arrested you, and you're gonna be, this and this in 30 days or 40 days, depending on what you did. It takes time. You have to hire lawyers, and then you hire expensive lawyers that just know all the loopholes, and the loopholes just prolong the process. And that's all they do. And I was just like, they're just like, oh, well, you misspelled this word right here. Boom. That's another 3 months. And that's all they did. They just hired the most expensive lawyers in the 2020 election thing. But now apparently it's coming out, and I don't want to talk about it. Something's going to supposedly happen on September 24th, 2021. I don't want to talk about it because I'm not going there. Y'all got to look it up. Y'all got to start doing some research. That's what it really is. You got to start doing some research. I'm not coming out here and just be like, yeah, look it up. Smoking weed all day. Oh. Somebody's about to make an appearance. He goes by the first name Hunter, last name Biden. Hold on 1 second. I got a little friend. It's me, old Peepa. Smoking on that Sleepy Joe. Ready? Ready, Mikey? I did. That Sleepy Joe. That Sleepy Joe. That Sleepy Joe got me going. That Sleepy Joe got me going. I need a drink. Sleepy Joe, tapping out on that Hunter. I'm tapping out on a Hunter. That's my Peepa. I call it the Hunter after Sleepy Joe because I smoke that good. Put me to sleep every night like the Sleepy Joe. But with that being said, there's some audits on the way, and it's coming. All right. But now I want to get back into what's going on at the border. These Haitians, man, born and raised San Diego, lived in Seattle, lived here and there, but I seen these Haitians, tens to 20,000. I mean, it was unbelievable. They were crossing this border right here at the San Diego Tijuana International Border. Before Trumpy Bear came, it was redonkulous, and now you're seeing it. They got videos of it going on in Texas, and it was getting redonk, man. I didn't even know what to do because I was like you. I was asleep, no religion, no whatever, no politics at the bar. I was a bartender. I didn't want to talk about all this, but I couldn't help it, And we saw it, and then I had a friend that lives down here with me, and we just like, what in the hell is going on? And we just saw how they just overran Tijuana, and we didn't know where they were going. Well, there's videos now of where they're going, and they sleeping in a dirt nap, basically, but above the dirt over in Tejas, Texas. So that's as far as I'm going to go, and I've been hollering this for so many times. This is why I'm so glad I commented so much on, live feeds and everything, because I put this information out there and people just didn't know, but now it's coming out. All right. And I posted a video. By the way, I posted some really cool videos today because Mexico, you see my chica? I love Mexico. And I posted some really cool videos on my Rumble at Mikey Romero, all lowercase except for the capital R for Romero. Toss on over there and check out my videos. I did some really cool remixes. Oh man, they're so cool. Dude, I went literally, I'm going off script, but I went and I was walking down the street and I came up across some cool little, they have so many cool little parks and weird things in Mexico. You don't even know what's going on. But I posted them today on my Rumble, and then I'll throw them over on Facebook eventually. But I got some cool things. And I also have Biden's Border Disaster in Tijuana Part 2 on my Facebook. Just click on my Facebook page, scroll down, and, you don't have to look at my big old dome piece and my nose and whatever. How my pimple doing? I had a pimple here today. I'm pimpling it up. But anyways, look it up. Biden's Border Disaster in Tijuana, Part 2. I've got a Part 1. It's on my Rumble. Just click to the link. Just go to Rumble for a second. Check it out. Rumble's cool. It's free. But with that being said, I was watching The War Room with Owen Schroyer on the InfoWars. which I always go to on Rumble, and then I just look it up. I go to General Shepherd, and then they have like the full shows on there, but you can go to InfoWars if you want. But Sarah Silverman had like a half a thought. They rushed too quick because all the famous female comedians are black. Let's exclude Whoopi Goldberg because I don't know. She said she was. I don't. I'm talking about. She said she was whatever, but they rushed too quick to try to make Sarah Silverman funny, and she's not. And then I saw her today, and believe me, I've been with. I'm not trying to brag. I've been with some of the hottest women you can imagine. Like the other day, I had to let go of my dream of homegirl from the Transformers. I don't even want to mention her name. You know, homegirl from the Transformers. She's so fine. But I've already did a couple of them, and then I had this girl from the past. But I already found her duplicate. Not that I'm doing drones or clones. I just was like, well, you remind me of her. And then 2 years after that happened. sorry, I'm getting distracted. But anyways, Sarah Silverman had like a half a thought today, right? It was so funny because I guess she has the ability like me to just make videos. And you maybe think I'm a dumbass. That's fine. I'm a dumbass then. So anyway, Sarah Silverman was on the War Room with she wasn't on the War Room with Owen Schwer, but he showed a highlight of her where he kind of like gave her props, but then it was like you could just see that like it's like they're beautiful until they open their mouth. So Sarah Silverman was like, you know what, guys? Maybe you're like you're married to somebody or like you have a boyfriend or girlfriend and then like you gotta like separate and you gotta get divorced and everything, and then maybe that's what we gotta do with these states right now. I'm like, oh god, she has no sense of humor whatsoever, and she's barely pretty, dude. She's like I'm sorry, Sarah. I'll take AOC over you still today. I'll take AOC over Sarah Silverman, hands down. I'll take AOC over Silverman right now. Because at least AOC like sounds like concrete, She's like, well, whatever she's saying. I'm like, well, at least I'll enjoy banging your dumb ass out. Sarah Silverman is like she just opens that mouth and you're like, you're just a complete airhead. At least I will enjoy banging AOC out because she'll just stand by her principles, which are terrible. But while I'm banging her out, I'll be like, you're an idiot. And then while I'm banging her out, like I know that I'm just banging out an idiot. But like Sarah Silverman's that girl that's just like, I'm a complete airhead. And somehow I did something on a couch one day and got put here. But she was like, we're going to have to separate the states. And then in the middle of it, I could see the little spark in her brain. And it's like, and then she was like, because like, the conservatives, they don't have to take the vax. And then in their states, they don't have to do all this. And then it sparked. She was like, wait a minute. I'm literally committing to taking vaxes every day to leave my house. And then you could just see her just go, well, I don't even know. I'd lost my train of thought. And I was like, exactly. There it was. But I caught it because I am a psychic. And I caught it. I said, yoop, gotcha. She was like, wait a minute. I would live in a state that would suck, but she's paid by the agenda. So maybe she's stupid on purpose or an accident. Either way, it clicked. If you watch it, it was on Owen Schwer, The War Room. What was yesterday? It would have been September 17th, I think. The War Room, and he put that highlight on her, or the video, and he knows. But she had that moment where she was like, wait a minute, I would have to bow down and do everything, kiss the ring and do everything. And then these people that are conservatives, she tried to say, oh, conservatives always got to win. It's like, no. Y'all got to always win. You BLM and everybody's got to win. It's your way, the highway. We're just like, hey, man, whatever, dude. You want the vax? Take it. It's fine. Juice yourself up. Now I could just see the people in the eyes. They're like their fifth vax. They're like, well, they're looking at us like, damn, you said no. I was like, yeah, why? Did you look at the statistics? No. You just listen to CNN? Yeah. You just listen to radio? Uh-huh. And same with Silverman. I could just see that. There was that moment. You got to look at that video, that highlight, that video of her on her little talk show or podcast where it just clicked. She was like, wait a minute. I'd have to be with these idiots? Yeah. You know what? And like I said last night, Y'all can have Cardi B. And I said in a comment today, got much highlights. It was on the Steven Crowder. I said, you know what? You guys can keep Cardi B because Nicki Minaj is on our squad now. You can take her, Cardi B. You can take LeBron while you're at it. And you can go take all your Starbucks and all your man buns and all your tight ass jeans that make my nuts feel hurt when I'm just trying to walk around the street and I see all these young dudes with their pants that are just cutting their circulation on the balls, and go to hell, because I just passed a damn kidney stone. It took about 2 to 3 weeks to heal, and that wasn't fun. All right, I'm about to have some fun this week though. Don't worry about that. With that being said, I'm out. Sarah Silverman had like the moment, and she's not funny. I'm sorry. All the good comedians that are women are black. And I'll put money on that. So go ahead and come at me. I'll put money on that. All the good female comedians are black. And they rush to put Sarah Silverman's sorry ass up there and whoever. Y'all suck. All right? Come at me. Come at me, dog. What you want? Peace out.